Toggle engine. Alright, boys. The moment of truth. Will it start? Let's see. Come on. Oh my god. Is it really true? What the hell? I'm not dead. No, I'm actually not dead. Fuck. I mean, how long has it been? 2 weeks? Yeah, long story. Anyways, that doesn't matter today. Because today I am back with a brand new stream arena. And I was like, you know what? I've played World of Tanks like so much in the past days when I streamed. It's, I don't know, it's starting to get a little bit stale. So I thought, you know what? Let's try something new and refreshing. And oh boy, I've got exactly that, at least, hopefully. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we're going to be playing Tank Mechanic Simulator. It's a new game. It's still in the demo version, and in a nutshell, it basically is a tank restoration game. So you're basically a guy that works in a garage or tank shop, and your job is basically to restore old historical war vehicles and sell them with a profit in order to eventually set up your own tank museum. And when I first heard about this, I was like, you know what, this actually does sound kind of interesting. So I'm actually going to give it a try today. And I'm going to take you guys with me. So, yeah, without further ado, let's dive straight into the game. Is this demo free? Yes, it is, but it's not available to everyone yet. I am talking to the developers who actually sent me an email to try this game. And they're working on some codes to give away to you guys. So if I get the codes, I'll give them away to you immediately as fast as possible. Oh hey, what's up guys? It's Future Me here, and I've come with good news. The developers actually came back to me and they sent me a total of 5 early access demo codes for this game. And as promised, I'm gonna give these 5 codes away to 5 of you guys out there. So if you want to enter this giveaway, you have to do 3 simple things. The first one is obviously drop a like on this video. The second one is that you have to be subscribed to my channel. And the third one is that you have to drop an original comment down below telling me why you think you should win one of these codes. And don't forget to include your email address in the comment as well, so I know obviously where to send the code to if you manage to win it. The 5 most original comments will actually get one and can also experience and enjoy this game early on. So guys, good luck with the giveaway. I am just gonna go back to past me, if that makes sense. Whatever. Oh wait, we're actually already in the game. Damn. Oh, okay, I thought it was actually a loading screen. But alright, so yeah, it looks like we're in our garage. Here in my garage. My brand new dedicated Lamborghini. If you get the reference, you're an absolute boss. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? It looks like we do not have a tank yet. This looks actually like a place where a tank might be standing. Let's see, what can we all do? It's an engine stand. Whoop. Oh god, okay, let's not do that. Let's actually dive into the computer, see if we can get anything here. Okay, so I see I've got a budget of 10k, and that's actually not a lot. I mean, I don't know if you guys are familiar with tank restoration projects, but these actually tend to be very expensive and especially very time consuming. Hopefully the game is not as time consuming as real life, otherwise I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay, let's see what we all have here. We got, ooh, spoiler alert, Tiger 1s, Easy 8s, KV-1s. Oh, look, it's sexy as hell. Let's see, mailbox, got nothing around here. Alright, whatever. Okay, so let's just actually take some time to look around, see what's all happening here. Looks like a pretty plain workshop. Got a turret stand here. It's probably to put turrets on. Obviously, I can't click it. Alright, can we also move, like, outside? Ooh, go to yard. Alright, see what's here. Okay, so, looks like we're in the tank yard, I guess. But I don't see any tanks. I see scrap mats. So, ooh, I see there's something. Hold on. What is that? Looks like a very torn apart KV-1. Can we do anything with it? Tank analysis. KV-1. Oh, we can actually buy this thing. Alright. Is this how we're supposed to get a tank? I don't know. Should we buy it? 220. Seems a bargain for a tank, right? Alright, let's buy this thing. Cost of operation. Ow! Okay, thanks for killing my air. Cashier sound. Okay, so I guess this tank is actually standing inside the garage right now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I got a mail. Hold on. Oh, by the way, the tank is right here, so that's cool. Alright, let's check computer. Looks like I got a mail. We have found a tank! Oh god, what's this? It's from Greg. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down with the mails, man. Hey, we have to run we have run into information. God, English, difficult language. That there is a tank ready to be extracted. Are you interested? Okay, I am not going to accept yet, since I actually bought myself a very shitty looking carcass of a KV-1. Oh god. Okay, let's actually keep checking my mail before I miss anything important. Need help with the renovation. Natalie. Hi there. I have available KV-1. Need some renovation. To be in perfect condition. Alright. See, it was Joanne. An easy 8. Let me know quickly. It's really urgent. Okay, so we got 3 options here. Either we can start with this KV-1 that I just took from the scrapyard for 200 bucks. Or we can accept one of these girls. I guess they're girls. Excuse me if they're not. So we can renovate a KV-1 that's potentially in better condition, or an easy 8. And I think an easy 8 would be pretty sweet as well. Okay, so the problem is, I can like start at this KV-1, but it's missing a whole lot of parts, as you can see. And I guess it's gonna be a pretty expensive restoration. So, yeah. But it would be a cool challenge though. But I guess I won't make any money of it. So I think the better thing to do is taking a look at the KV-1 that Natalie is offering here. Should we do it? Yeah, chat's saying KV-1 as well. Alright, let's accept the offer. Let's do these. Alright, so we accepted the offer from Natalie. We can potentially get 16k. That's pretty sweet. And some nice reputation points. Alright, so I think I have to move this one back to the yard, I guess. Move tank to yards. Alright. And I guess the tank from Natalie is now standing in the yard as well. So let's hope that's the case. Ooh, look at that. Oh, okay, so this is the tank from Natalie. As you can see, this tank has a whole lot more parts than the other KV-1 we just bought. So I think we're going to work on this one. Since I actually think we can make some decent profit out of this. It's only missing a few track wheels, a few sprockets, a few pieces of track. And that seems to be it. Alright, you know what? We're gonna give this guy a try. Let's move this one to the workshop and let's start to work on it. Okay, so how we're going to do this? I think the first thing we actually need to do is actually get the internals out. So I think the best shot is actually to get the turret on here. So we can also take a look inside. There we go, beautiful. Let's see what the damage is inside. That's actually not looking too bad. I mean, it's rusty as heck, but other than that, it doesn't seem to have too many missing parts. Okay, so before I'm gonna do anything to the rust removing and stuff, I'm actually gonna crack up the engine, see how many parts I'm missing from here. So, oh yeah, I can complete disassemble it, that's cool. Alright, disassembly mode. So disassemble the engine here. There we go. Need to remove some other things before I can move up the cover. Why can't I remove... Ah, I need to remove the radiator first. Now I can remove the cover. Alright, cool. Okay, let's take a look. Everything seems... Ooh, it's missing the fan, though. And it's missing one part of the transmission shaft. But luckily, these parts aren't that expensive, I believe. Kinda looks like it. Okay, so, let's get the engine out. Let's try and strip the engine first. Oh, God, it's in really bad shape. I mean, the rust is crazy. Alright, has some missing parts as well. No, actually no. Okay, the transmission is something missing because the fan is missing from the transmission. Okay, let's actually start unrusting the engine. I'm going to ignore the emails for now. I'm now going to be fully focused on getting the engine fixed up here. Okay, so in case you didn't notice yet, on the little menu on the right, you can actually see how much of the parts are restored and in what condition. That's pretty handy. So as you can see, rust remover right here. If I hold over it, you can see a percentage from 0 to 100. And when it's 100, it means it's completely free of rust. So let's first actually try and get the engine free of rust. Okay, so actually disassemble it. See if we can get to the harder to reach parts here. Okay, let's start disassembling it. I think I should start from the top. Yeah, okay, so I think we stripped it now completely. So let's get the rust remover tool, see, and double check if we get everything with the rust. Looks like it. Okay, let's also start sanding this thing right away, because that is the next step. Whoa, frames. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful piece of engine? Okay, so now let's start to reassemble it step by step. I think that's the most reasonable thing to do. Let's see. Assembly mode. Alright. Let's put on some exhaust pipes. See, oh, the condition is pretty bad. Okay, let's put them on anyways. I think they need some love with the rust removal tool as well. Oi, blit! Engine starting to get nice and shiny. Who am I kidding? Like, Russians really cared about the look of their engine when building and mass-producing T-34 tanks. Whoops. Okay. Nice and shiny. Very nice. Okay, let's start assembling the rest of this thing here. Alright, so the engine is, I think, almost fully assembled. Let's see what we're still missing. We're missing the plate. Let's put that on as well. Ah, shite! We're missing the plates. Okay, do we have the starter, though? We do have the starter. That's good. Any other parts missing? Exhaust pipes also need some sanding, but should be good to go. Alright, let's sand these parts together with the sandblaster. Oi, blit! Engine shining again. Very, very nice. Okay, so we have a few parts missing though. At least we have one. That's the plate. That's missing. So I think we need to order that, as you can see. Alright, so let's actually do it. Oh wait, the dipstick also needs to get it. I love this name, man. Dipstick. Like, who the hell thinks of a name called a dipstick? I'm sorry if I'm offending any engineers around here, but I don't know. I find that rather funny. Okay, so what's the part again that we need to order? Let's see. The plates, the engine plate. Alright, let's order an engine plate from the computer. Luckily, we have a very convenient tank part shop. That's so convenient. I mean, it would be so much easier if you also had this in real life. Like a web store that has every tank part ever in stock. How easy would restoring a tank then be? Alright, so the engine plates, $129. That's actually not too bad. But then again, it's an engine plate. It's not really a crucial part of the engine. So I guess I'm quite in luck there. Okay, assemble mode. Let's assemble that. Hello? Did I buy the wrong thing? You're trying to bamboozle me here, game. Alright, it's actually engine. Oh! I'm missing this part. I'm an idiot. I just wasted $129. Wow. Stonks. Alright, let's mount the plate. What? Excuse me, the fuck what? Did I actually buy the wrong part twice? I actually bought the wrong part twice. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. I'm supposed to have this thing, right? Now I wasted $250. Thank you! There we go. Alright, so now we have a fully functional engine, I think. Alright, let's actually double check. Because you can actually look at the tank stat menu and analysis. You can see the condition of each part of the tank. The engine is still missing 4%, so what is it missing? Did I forget to assemble something? Alright, I have to disassemble it again. Fuck my life. Being a tank restorer guy is so nice. Your life is so easy. Where the hell are you, you stupid little shite? There's this, I bet it's like there's one tiny part that needs some sanding that's preventing the engine to be like fully intact. But what is it? God, I can already imagine what the struggle is of being, of actually having this as your main job. Like, what the heck? Like, you forget the tiniest of thing and you need to disassemble the entire engine again in order to get it fixed. What a life you have then. Ah, we got 100%. Alright, cool. So I don't know what it was, but apparently I managed to catch it with my sandblaster, which is a good thing. So now the engine should be fully operational. Great. So now the engine is done. Let's actually move on to the tank itself. So let's actually clear it from rust and let's blast off the remaining coats of paint. So let's get the rust removal tool here as well. I'm going to start off with the turret. Let's make it fully free of rust. Oh, so very nice. Well, it's such a blip, it's like God, it's fun exciting gameplay is. Okay. You're a freaking cyber, you have advantages. At least, I think I have. Oh boy. It's fine, he's jamming nothing. That's right, there. Oh, fair enough. If you were right, so it looks like the inside turret has rust. So get something. That's cool as well. Alright, looks good to go. So let's give it a quick blast with the sandblaster. Oh, look at that. Strong photo, now. Like it. There we go. Let's do it that way. There we go. There we go. There we go. gun. I think I only need insights now. Yes, I'm looking fine. See your sights. Left seat as well. Like, okay. There we go. Alright, cool. So I guess it's a turret fully sandblasted. So I'm just gonna leave that for this right now. So now let's actually move on to Le Big Boy, the hull. And oh boy, this is gonna be so time consuming. But frick it, I'm the best tank restorer ever. I've got plenty of time. Alright, so do I have to disassemble this as well? Hold on, let me check. Because I think the transmission needs to get out as well. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Alright, let's do that. I don't think I actually need to demount these things. No, I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is right now. I think I can reach with the rust removal tool pretty well in this state. Alright. So let's start with the big piece. Let's start with the hull from the underside. Here we go. Alright. That's the... Oh wow, that's actually quite a big chunk. Alright, so to the left side of the tracks. The idle wheels of and the rest of the wheels. Quite snappy. Oh wait, this one is the most beautiful one I've always. I'm natural trying to do that. I'm just natural horses stuff. I'll just imagine this already takes so long. I'm actually taking like 9 stacks for the boys who dedicated time to restoring souls. Like wow. Every person's dedication time. 9 stacks. So what already says, I should quite love this game because it's not too many parts of the Well, I'm pretty soon that's actually the case. But I lose it. It's pretty good. It's like a tank roll every like a almost complete tank plus. Isn't that every tank roll? It is. Alright. I would have been like this. Here it is. Rust sounds good. The nice music in the background. Very nice. Yeah. So beautiful. Alright, so rounds. The rest above us. We go. Well, yeah. No wheels. I'm not checking it out. We go. Yo, no, that's not 2 euros. Did you have a joke? I mean, 3 hours for close. Yeah, minus 2. Alright, we'll go to the last side. Alright, so last piece. I think we've got pretty much the sides. 2 shields. 2 boxes as well. Here we go. Alright, I'm starting with the internals. So I have dry hatching parts. Here we go. So we have lights well. Can't get those. Here we go. Yeah, this all DMS is. These are shields. This is all. Oh, we have those boxes. Alright, so those are piece. And so we have a tank. These all shackles. Am I the only one who thinks shackle is a funny word? I don't know, it could be just me. I just like the word shackle. Wait, oh my god, I'm missing a shackle. It's easy to flats. I should have looked at Right, so that's all done. I guess actually do this shackle. Here we go. Well, what we see, I guess maybe a little bit. Oh, this is cheat. I mean, these cheat work. Okay, so now for the transmission, I have to make absolutely sure I didn't forget anything. Because we are the transmission, I also have to like the engine, so I should but it looks like I actually got everything right here. Alright, so, what's the better shot? Should I first sand this? Yeah, I think I first have to sand this as well, and then I'm gonna assemble the transmission. I guess that's why I do that. This first sand everything. Yeah, this is easy. I still already do it. It's very relaxing. You guys will tank a lot. It's like one of those nowadays, just which makes it easy, just sort of tanking. Very relaxing, actually. Really like it. Just very little, because that was so very Ooh, I almost forgot to do that. But, okay, so we need to question. Right, sandy spot as well. All nice shiny aluminum, it's not aluminum, it's steel. Nice shiny steel everywhere, love it. Obviously, we're supposed to be the same. So I'll show you the thing about the steel. Yeah, shut up, okay? My English crash is obviously not aluminum. I mean, it's actually aluminum. Oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, boy. So steel, okay, steel, I myself. Thank you very much. Do you guys really think that I spent so much hours to restore this thing? I'm about to pink hollow. I'll make this team whatever. There we go. Almost done with the sanding process. Looking good so far, ledge. Make sure to not forget the scorpion, but yeah, do this on the inside, so that is okay. There's the extra and shackles also, get shackles. And tank lights, not shackles. Otherwise, I'm all set. There we go. So I think I got most of it with the sandblaster. Let's make sure we don't forget the sprocket right here. This one. Hello, sprocket wheel. Oh, I actually did manage to get the sprocket this time. Very nice. Alright, so... Oh, don't forget the chair. There we go. Alright, so it looks like I got everything with the sandblaster here. Let's double check. In order we fuck up again with the reassembly of the rest of... Ah, see? I mean, this is an easy part to reach, but just to be sure. Right, it looks like I sanded down everything, so it's time to reassemble the transmission. Here we go. Let's put the sandblaster on top of the hull, as well as the anti-rust gun. Since we got the... Whoops. We have to... No! Oh, thank God. Okay, let's put it somewhere safe. Make sure I don't lose the sandblaster in the transmission. That would be pretty bad. Because when it finally starts, it gets caught on the sandblaster and it destroys the engine again. That would be pretty... No. Stay here. Stay here. Do not fall into the transmission. Thank you, tools. Okay. So now the tool's ready. Oh, wait. Did I actually get this thing? I think I forgot this thing. I forgot the gearbox. I'm an idiot. There we go. Now everything is sanded. Here we go. Alright, so let's reassemble the transmission and... give them also some anti-rust stuff. Right, oof. Okay, let's blast these with the rust gun. There we go, beautiful. With the other side. The other radiators. The air filter. And the generator, of course. Here we go. think I got everything now with the rust gun. Let's give it a quick little sandblast. Make sure I don't... No! Dang it! Okay, I'll have to get that. Air filter... Oh, it's not fully rust removed. God dang it. Give me that rust gun. No! God dang it! Why is it so hard to drop tools here? Stay! Thank you, rust remover tool. Alright, so let's reassemble the transmission further. Let's see. Wait, oh, okay, let's do assembling this transmission here. It looks like I got everything assembled. I think I got something with the God dang it! I'm leaving tools inside the transmission again. That is not good. Alright, so I think now I'm good to go to get the cover back on. Let's make sure I didn't forget anything. No, motor shield, transmission shaft, the fan is there. The gearbox, the exhaust pipes. Looking pretty good. Alright, so let's whoops. Let's put on the engine deck again. And I guess that should be the entire tank to bare metal, right? Okay, so I'm gonna open the menu. Let's actually pray I assembled the transmission the correct way, because if I didn't, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Yes, that's a good sign. Okay, so the gearbox, the engine, and the fuel system is now 100%. That's perfect. So now we only have to focus on the rest of the tank, and let's actually give it a paint job. And you know what? Let's actually first get the missing parts. I guess that's the more sensible thing to do. Okay, so let's first get the roller wheel and the shackle. Let's see it from there. A roller wheel. Check out. And of course the shackle. You can't forget the shackles. Okay, let's just mount these things. Let's get the shackle on there. Whoops. Oh, it's already coated with the primer. That's very nice. Save some work here. Alright, so now we have 1 track belt, 2 track belts. We need some track belts, but yeah, we don't have them available. Okay, so let's fix the track belts then. Make sure we don't buy too much, because we really have to watch out for our budget here. Got a track belt here, another track belt. And we need a front piece of a track belt, and then we need 1, 2, 1, 2. So we need 2 front pieces and 2 mid pieces, and I guess that should complete the tracks. Wabam! Alright! Looks like we got some fully assembled tracks right here. Let's see if we're still missing anything else here. The tracks are now fully assembled. That's cool. Yeah, I guess that was it for now, right? Alright, so that's cool. Now it's actually time to give this boy a paint job. So we first have to apply a coat of primer, of course. Alright, cool. So there's also actually one thing. I'm not going to sell this thing until it's like fully 100% restored, because I actually want to get the maximum out of it. Okay, so I guess that's the primer done. Let's now toggle the paint, and let's put the base color onto it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Alright, so that's the left side up. Make sure you don't get that knockouts. Here we go. Well, I'll see what's like base color, so we're actually decided. So that's fine. Or you can actually do the same thing as well. Alright, very, very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, let's stop those real quickly. It looks like it's the hole. Alright, okay, so I think most of the things now like relief from this primer. Maybe I've got something here. Oh, shite, actually. But that's again. Almost again. Is it going as well? That's actually going. There we go. G-Spark wheels trying to get away. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right, so it's all heavily camouflaged in standard Russian color. Very nice. Right, so I'm going to turn, I think that'd be it, actually. Okay, now complete attack. Alright. Alright. Did you quickly? Okay, so I guess that's it for the basics. Let's actually mount the turret on there. Oh, blitz! Look at that. If that isn't a perfectly restored tank, then I don't know. Okay, let's first actually try something else. Let's take this to the yard. And let's see if it actually wants to start. So in order to test drive, I have to put some fuel in, of course. Let's first put some oil in. There we go. So now that's some oil. Then let's put some fuel. Where's the fuel? Why can't I fill it with fuel? Fuel. Fuel. Back. Fluid menu. Alright, there we go. Fuel. Fuel container 1. Let's fill it up with fuel. Switch container. Let's fill this one up with fuel as well. And last but not least, let's fill it up with cooling liquid. There we go. And next one as well. Alright, so now theoretically the engine should be good to go. So, oh god, I'm just gonna pray for this. Hopefully I didn't misassemble the engine, because if I did something wrong, I think the engine might completely, I don't know, destroy itself. So let's hope that won't happen. Toggle engine, alright boys, the moment of truth, will it start? Let's see. Come on. Yes! It starts! It works! Oh boys, ladies and gentle people, I've just restored my very first tank and it actually works. It's actually fully operational. Oh, that is sick. That is absolutely sick. Alright, let's turn off the engine. Let's see, let's turn off the engine. There we go. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, I love it. Okay. But god, I am so happy this thing actually starts and runs. Alright, you know what guys? It's time to sell this thing. I don't think I'm actually gonna paint it. I'm just gonna save the money and I think I'm gonna paint the next project that I'm gonna be doing. And I don't think it's gonna be this one because this thing really needs a lot of spare parts. And I think I'm actually going to sell this bad boy and get me some money for it. Alright, so let's go back to Natalie. Let's see, Natalie. Active contracts. Can I, like, accept the contract, or maybe it's an organizer? Ah, here we go. Finish order. Required repairs 35%. Required assembly 90%. Alright, boys. So, how much is Natalie gonna give us for our tank? Let's see. 16k and 23 reputation points. Heck yes! Ladies and gentlemen, people, that was our first restoration project finished. As you can see, if you go outside, the KV-2 should be gone. It should be back to its rightful owner. And I guess the owner is very happy that she got now a fully operational KV-1. Thanks to the best tank restoration guy, myself. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, that's sad, man. I mean, so much work. But god, I made some thick stacks. I actually doubled my starting budget. That would be cool.
Jack it up.